Yep, really proud of the guys. I thought they played really hard. I thought I should start with that. I thought the fans and what we had in the stadium today was really special. The pregame, the catwalk. I mean, that matters. That was unbelievable. That's why I came to Texas State, for stuff like that. I mean, we can do some special things here with that. So just really appreciative of the fans. That was unbelievable. I thought the guys played really hard. There's a lot to clean up, but we can do that. Obviously the injuries had a lot of guys go down, so we'll check the status of that. We prayed for Myron afterwards. That's where my head's at right now. So hopefully he's going to be good. Questions?
Yeah, starting with Myron, is there any updated about what the situation is there?
We'll know more. We'll know more. I don't want to say something that not be true.
Obviously tonight, explosive offensive night for this team, very close to the program record in points. You were saying after that game last week you wanted to have a bounce back.
Yeah.
Did you expect this? Were you expecting this kind of a bounce back for your team going into this one?
Yeah, I mean that's really the standard. That's what we have to strive for. Every time we go out to practice, every time we go out on the field, we expect to score touchdowns every possession. So we got to continue to clean up some things. But I think this week of practice, like I said, sometimes it's good to get punched in the mouth because you kind of figure out deficiencies and kind of figure out where you are as a club. So I thought we did that, and we'll continue to get better.
Played all your quarterbacks tonight.
Yeah.
Saw some real good success from TJ and Malik in the second half.
Yeah.
What was your evaluation of those guys, and what went into the decision to play CJ and PJ that last series?
Yeah, I'll start with TJ. I thought he played really well, challenged him to be extremely efficient, and I think just from the sidelines, there's probably one play we wish we had back, but besides that, I thought he played really well. He was very accurate, and that's what we need him to do. And just really proud of him and everything he did tonight. Malik, he's special. I mean, you saw that. I mean, the dude is special. He erases angles, and I wanted him to play. We talked about taking him out a little bit earlier in the fourth, but hey, man, that dude deserves to play. So really excited for him to go out there and have some success. And we didn't want to, throw the ball down the field just because of, I have a lot of respect for Jackson State, and but he can definitely do that as well. But I thought he was pretty special running the ball tonight. And then CJ and PJ wanted to get him. They've worked really hard and want to get them both on there. And I think you saw PJ. That dude's pretty special. The way he's able to run the ball, and I know they called it back, but we see that every day in practice. And on the scout team, he gives those guys a great look. And he's a really special runner, and he'll continue to develop as a passer. And CJ is just one of the hardest workers, and he's a epitome of what a Bobcat needs to be. So really, really happy to get him in the game as well.
Coach, almost 400 rushing yards tonight. Obviously massive improvement from the UTSA game. Yeah. Just what was going right, both with the quarterbacks, running backs, but most importantly, that offensive line making all those holes. Yeah,
I think the offensive line had something to do with it, but I also think, it was everybody. Like I talked about, we executed. We were able to handle the extra defender in the RPO game. I thought the running backs, for the most part, put the ball where it needed to be. So that'll continue to get better, and having Titus out there was big. You got Sean Shaw out there, got him some tight end reps, and he's going to continue to develop into that role, and he provides some good things in there. So overall, pretty pleased with the run game. I think anytime like Malik out there, I mean that dude's special. You can run the ball really well with him out there.
You mentioned stuff that needed to be cleaned up, but what were those things you think this team needs to clean up when y'all take on Nevada?
To me, it's just the penalties, and I think guys are really excited. They were really excited. Home opener, like I said, the fans and everybody, that was awesome to see. And I think they got the emotions got to them a little bit, but we'll clean up those penalties. That's something that we can control, and we did really well the first two games, and then this one just got away from us a little bit. I mean, we were calling out, hey, don't jump off sides. They're about to do a freeze count, and we jumped off twice on third down, so we can't do that.
Trenton Scott getting in there for Nash Jones. How do you feel he did? How do you feel the left side of the line? Were you pretty comfortable with that tonight?
Yeah, you can never replace Nash, but like I've said from the very beginning, I'm really high on Trent. I think he's a really good player, and it was good to see him go out there and play really well. And he's just really big. He's athletic, and as soon as he cleans up some things, he's going to be just a really good player. So I got a lot of confidence in him.
Defensively, they got after the quarterback again. You were talking about some of the penalties, though. Is it a little bit of give and take when it comes with this defense going after the quarterback so much that sometimes roughing the passer is going to happen, or is that, do you think that's something you guys can fix in practice?
Yeah, I think it's just all about discipline, and that'll continue to get better as we go. And we're in year one, and those things tend to pop up. And same thing last year at UIW, we had the same issues early on, and by the end of the season, it got a lot better.
You mentioned last year that C-Law game that you guys lost at Incarnate Word and then bounced back. Did this feel similar to that situation?
Yeah, it did. It did. Same thing. Kind of got punched in the mouth, and I thought our guys really responded. And that's what I told them. It's really hard to win in college football. It's hard to win. I don't care who you're playing. So just really proud of those guys, and there's a lot of work that goes into this, and just really proud of the way they handled that and went out there and handled their business throughout the week and then tonight.
Saw you had the cowboy hat on during the catwalk. Did you think about wearing it for the press conference? Or?
I did. I actually did. I had my hat off, and then I was like, you know what? I never want to, I'm really excited that we won. I'm really happy we won, but just kind of my mind's on, Myron right now, so it's hard for me to be in that kind of a mode.